Welcome to this week's Pach-Attack. It's good to see you guys again. I actually don't see you, but you are seeing me. Same old me, new tie. I'm going to be wearing this purple shirt for a while. Is it purple? Blue. I'll be wearing this shirt for a while, so I don't want to hear about how I have poor hygiene and don't change my clothes. But welcome back. This week's question is from a Frizzle. Will they follow through with a new model of the 3DS, which has 2 joysticks, or will they just release the add-on? I'm guessing by they you mean Nintendo. I would say you don't get 2 joysticks on a 3DS model for at least 2 more years. I think Nintendo's going to stick with this model. I think this is very much like the PSP having 1 joystick for a long time, and the Vita finally is going to have 2. That took 5 or 6 years. I think Nintendo will probably do it a little quicker, but one would have thought when the 3DS came out, Nintendo would have figured that out. So maybe the guys at Nintendo of Japan are watching Pach-Attack and they're going to listen to us this time. I think you guys should come up with a new model of 3DS with 2 joysticks. Now, I doubt they're actually listening, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have any impact on their product planning. But I'd say you're just going to get an add-on for the next couple of years. This week's next question comes from Twitter, @ScottHimmel. Mr. Pachter, have you noticed a correlation between successful game sales and a game's promotion of a beta? Yeah, but I'm not sure if you have this backwards. You tend not to see betas on crappy little games. So, beta tests are an expensive proposition, and they're intended to make the game better. So as I speak today, we're kind of in the middle of the Battlefield 3 beta, and some of the early indications were the game is buggy and broken, and yet after a week, DICE posted on the blog that they made 50 fixes, and this is the 2nd week. I think you're going to see 50 more fixes, and if that makes the game better, that's great, and that means the game will sell even more. I guess the point is that Battlefield's a likely 8 million or more unit seller. So it's worth making the game right, and it's worth putting the money in the beta. If you release something, that's like SpongeBob, and you're going to sell 1 million units, you're just not going to do a SpongeBob beta. It just doesn't make any sense. The existence of a beta is highly correlated to successful games, and being Captain Obvious here, again, I'm saying you wouldn't spend the money on a beta unless the game was going to be a big game. So big games have betas, small games tend not to. All right, fellow babies, thank you for joining us on this week's Pach-Attack. Remember, if you have a question, you can submit it to the link on this page, or you can submit it to Twitter, @Michael Pachter. Make sure you copy @RohanLikesPants, because he selects all the questions that we answer. So suck up to Rohan, and you got a chance of your question getting answered. Boy, look at that. Yeah, see, I just don't get it.
I just don't get it. I just don't get it.